Hey everyone, you've got Kane again. Today's info session for the U vs U Challenge is talking about creating healthy habits. So I'm just going to take you over what we're going to talk about. So to start with, we're just going to reflect on where we are after 2.5 weeks of doing our 6-week challenge, where we are at the moment, which will help us look forward. And then I'm going to talk you through what is your motivator. So what is getting you up and about to achieve your goal? And then I'll talk you through what actually works. And then how do we move our mindset to help us to get to that goal so we can plan ahead, essentially. All right, so reflect on where we are. Hopefully you've enjoyed, but I want you to have a think about what you have enjoyed so far, what have been the challenges that you've faced, and how you're feeling. So as an example, my goal being to drink 2 litres of water a day. So far, I've actually just enjoyed challenging myself. I'm a bit of a competitive person. I like my sport, so I'm missing that. So at the moment, I like to challenge myself to get the 2 litres of water a day. Challenges being, well, trips to the toilet. I'm doing a lot more of those, but essentially my challenge has been to space it out. So space out my intake so I'm not doing those trips to the toilet. So far, that's my challenge, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really good. I'm getting much more sleep. I'm finding that I'm pretty productive at work as well. So they're things that are really motivating me. But I want you to have a think for the next sort of 5 minutes or so in the back of your mind. What is something that you've enjoyed? What have been the key challenges that you've faced? And then maybe a couple there. And how you're feeling. Hopefully you're feeling great so far after 2.5 weeks of changing the behaviour. But just take a minute to reflect on where you are. And then I'll talk through what are your motivators. So I'm going to talk about your goals. So more than likely, your goal that you chose for yourself was to either lose weight, it was to improve your mental health, or increase immunity, or most physical goals into just improve health. So that's going to help cardiovascular disease, diabetes, essentially longevity. So they are all of them. They're all really good reasons to change. But it begs to differ, makes you think, sorry, why haven't we done it already? So everyone knows that they're good reasons to change behaviours and do healthier habits. But why haven't we done them before? Like why has it taken us to say we're doing a 6-week challenge for you to write down your goals, essentially? Because everyone knows that they're really good reasons to change. So there's two motivators. So most of those ones were external motivators. So losing weight, improving mental health, improving immunity, or just improving health. They are outcome long-term sort of goals. That doesn't happen. If you do one workout, it doesn't mean that you're just going to lose weight straight away. It's a step, but it's not the outcome straight away. It's an external motivator. So if we talk about internal motivators, we did that workout because it felt good. We did that workout because it improved our mood, and we know it's going to improve our mood for the rest of the day. And we know it's going to reduce stress for the rest of the day as well. So they are internal motivators. So things that make you naturally feel good. That's what an internal motivator is. Now, this study that I've got on the side, it says they asked, let's say 100 people, I'm not sure how many, but they asked a group of people, why do you exercise? What's the reason for you exercising? 75% of people said, I want to be healthier, or I want to lose weight, and that's why I exercise. The other 25% said they do it because it makes them feel grounded and makes them feel better in their daily lives. Now, the outcome from that study is that the 75% of people who had a long-term or an external motivating goal, they spent less time exercising. And the 25% of people who had an internal intrinsic goal, they spent more time exercising. So the 25% of people who had an intrinsic goal, they spent more time exercising compared to that 75 who had an external goal. So the lesson there is that things, and really, I think we already knew that, but humans are hardwired for the instant gratification. That is also the reason why bad behaviours are tempting, because most of the time bad behaviours come with the instant gratification, and we already know that the long-term outcome of those bad behaviours is negative, but we do it anyway. So that instant gratification is a huge driver for all humans. So if we can turn your goal and think about the small steps, so think about why we do it. Is it because we feel good? Hopefully that is the reason. Is it something that you would do on a rainy day? Is that your motivator? So let's say we'll go for a run. Do you go for a run because you want to lose weight and be healthier? If it was raining and it was cold, are you going to go for that run if that is your motivator? Or is your motivator that you know if you go for your run, even when it's raining and cold, you go for your run, you're going to be less stressed for the rest of the day. You'll get your endorphin rush and you'll feel much better for the entire day. If that's your motivator, you're much more likely to go for that run when it's wet and cold and rainy. So those internal motivators are the key. So if we can, essentially what's happening there is we're breaking down that goal into each session. That's important. All right, and that's going to help you stay motivated and create those healthy habits. So it's your why. So why do you go exercising? Is it because you want that endorphin rush? You know that's going to come. You know that's why kids go out in the rain. They run. It's not because they know they're going to have better cardiovascular health. It's because it's fun. That's why they do it. Compared to the people on the left there who've got the umbrellas out and it looks like they're in a bit of a fun run, but they're not having fun at all. They're there for external reasons, I would say, and not the internal motivators that we've spoken about. So moving your mindset from whatever your goal is, I'm saying exercise is an easy example, but moving your goal into those internal goals. So moving your mindset from it being a chore or something that you have to do because it's going to improve your health to something that you want to do because you know you're going to feel great afterwards. So whatever that is for your goal, take a couple of minutes to sort of write down what you think your motivators are, break down those benefits, and more than likely you do it because you feel good afterwards. That should be your motivator. If not, reach out, ask a question, see if we can help clarify your motivators. But I would, write it down because you want to find your why. Why do you want to change your behavior? And a mixture of both is the best. So you do want to change behavior because of those bigger outcomes, being I'm going to be healthier, I'll have a better mental health. They should be your goals and your long-term goals. But let's break it down to the motivators being I want to do it because if I take 30 minutes out in the morning or in the evening, I'm going to feel much better. So it might be that you set aside 30 minutes of meditation because for the rest of the day, your mind will be clearer, you'll be more productive, and you'll just feel good. So they should be your motivators. Like I said, if you have any questions or queries, we have Stevie B who will be with us on Saturday. He's talking about the benefits of cardio training this week. So if you have any questions about tonight's session, please put them in the comments and we'll be able to address them as soon as possible. But good luck for the rest of the week and for the rest of the challenge. Like I said, find that motivator and that should help you get through the next 3 weeks onto our 6-week challenge. So thanks for joining me tonight and I'll see you soon. Thank you.